hello everyone, and this is a weird start to one of these videos. Normally there would be a time lapse, but my computer decides no, I don't want to have the time lapse, and corrupted the file. So yeah, I did quite a bit ish. There's quite a few changes to the park, and I lost all the footage of them. So yeah, I'm going around in live action and going to show you them all in a video here. So out here we now have the planters at the very front, full with flowers and rocks and trees, and I'm gonna go through and just change some of these colours on some of the plants a bit, just to kind of make it look less like it's all been copy and pasted. And for some reason these security guards have wandered over here, I'm not sure why, but yeah, so over here I have straightened out this pathway here, as I'm thinking of putting a car park, like trolley station here, so that, let me just go, okay, so sorry about just so that we can have, I'm gonna edit in the scenario editor the spawn room to be over by the car park. Put some in there so that we actually get guests walking down the road to the park. And we want, well, I want a transport system so that it looks like guests are coming up the road on like vehicles, to make the road seem a bit less empty. So there's that, and I may change the bridge's design just to fit the vehicles a bit better. And those vehicles will be the tram tour ones from the studio pack, because they're like perfect fit for them. Next I put in a little Vista Point thing here, just so that like we'll have guests coming up to the park, like entrance sign here, which we still need a park name, so if you've got any ideas, suggest them down in the comments below. And over by the ticket center, all that's really new is this king coaster that's just wandering here, and the toilet block, I had to redo the path because here it wasn't connecting properly, so the toilet's been moved slightly back just so that they actually connect with the path and guests can use them. Then the entrance has these TVs inside now, with adverts for annual passes and a security check sign. And yeah, we are not allowing outside food because this park wants your money. And this is where the park has changed quite a bit. So here you've got a unfinished gift shop building here. It's quite tall compared to other stuff around the area. I may change this to a wooden design to fit with the rest of the buildings, I'm not sure yet. And here on Gulpy Oasis we have new billboards up the top that say get your Gulpy here. And then here is a new building. This is Joe's Fried Chicken. So this is a little counter like service chicken shop here. And of course we got another advert here for the annual passes, because you really want to push the passes. And now this is where probably the most exciting changes, and it's a weird choice for an American park, but this is a spinning coaster, and this is at the end of the street, and this is like how there's the, I'm pretty sure it's called Raptor, the B&M invert at Cedar Point, that's like right there at the entrance hub, and this is kind of meant to be like that but with a spinning coaster. And yeah, so in here you got, there's no queue set up yet. This is a bit loud, so I'm gonna turn it off. There's no queue set up yet because I've not decided, but we do have these little like concrete blocks around this bit where it goes below the ground slightly. It's like really over the top, like ditch thing. I'm not sure what you would call them. The ride is 2 lift hills and 2 of, I'm not actually sure what these elements are called, but where it goes like vertical on a 180-degree turn, and there's a lot of twists and turns on this. And then yeah, so in a minute I will bring up a POV of this ride, but first this carousel, so this is from the Magnificent Rides collection, or DLC, and this is going to sit here, and it's gonna be like, there's gonna be a little planter section around the back where the queue's gonna go, and it's just gonna be like a centerpiece for this area of the park, which is gonna be sort of like the older section of the park. So like maybe where there'll be an Arrow Looper and some other older rides here. So yeah, it's this kind of section of the park here, and now I'll give you an overhead view of what the park now currently looks like. So here you can see, firstly you can see the glitching concrete over there. I'll try and fix that at some point if I can. But you got nice planters here, and then you got these buildings, and next I am going to be working on the backstage areas a bit more, because we want to keep this park as realistic as possible. And then yeah, so this is like the full layout of the spinning coaster. We do also need a name for that, so if you have any names, suggest them down below. And here is Joe's Chicken Shack, or yeah, Joe's Fried Chicken here. And yeah, so thank you for watching. I know this has been a short video, but if I did still have all of the footage, then it would be longer. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video. And here is a